All right, welcome. We're about to dive deep into VUE 3, but maybe not in the way you're expecting. See, this isn't a masterclass about writing code. It's about learning to think in VUE. The goal here is that by the end, you'll be able to direct your AI coding assistant like a true architect, building exactly what you see in your head. So let's get started.
Have you ever felt like building a modern interactive website is just, well, trying to manage chaos? It's like you're conducting an orchestra where every musician is playing a totally different song. If that sounds familiar, you are definitely not alone. It can feel incredibly messy.
But what if you had an intelligent blueprint? A system that could bring structure, order, and even automation to all that chaos. Well, that system is VUE 3. It's designed to take that noisy, chaotic orchestra and turn it into a beautiful symphony.
Okay, so what is this blueprint really? Let's break down what VUE is at its core and why thinking of it this way is so incredibly powerful for you as a director.
So you'll see this definition everywhere. Now, declarative sounds fancy, right? All it really means is you describe what you want the final result to look like, not all the little steps to get there. And component-based? That's exactly what it sounds like. It's like building with Lego bricks. Every part of your site, a button, a profile card, a search bar, is its own little self-contained, reusable piece.
And this is where you really see the difference. The old way was all manual. It was like telling a stagehand, okay, move that chair 2 inches to the left. Now dim that light. Now change the backdrop. The VUE way is declarative. You just hand the automation system the script for the final scene and say, make it look like this. It handles all the complex movements for you, instantly.
And here's that Lego brick idea in action. Each and every component is its own self-contained package. It has its structure, its logic and data, and its style all neatly bundled together. This is what makes a project built with VUE so organized and so much easier to understand at a glance.
Okay, so we've got the blueprint, we've got the Lego bricks, but now we get to the magic. This is the real aha moment of VUE. This is the automated construction crew that brings your blueprint to life, pretty much without you lifting a finger.
So here's the central mystery, right? How does VUE know to update a user's name on the screen the exact moment that name changes in your data? What's the secret sauce behind this automatic, instantaneous connection?
Honestly, this is the best way to think about it. Imagine a smart spreadsheet. You change a number in just one cell and bam! Instantly, every formula, every chart, every total that depends on that one cell updates automatically. VUE does the exact same thing for your web page. This concept is called reactivity.
And this reactivity works in a really simple but powerful 3-step cycle. First, some data changes somewhere. Second, VUE's internal nerve network instantly detects that change. And third, and this is key, it surgically updates only the part of the screen that actually needs to change. It doesn't waste time rebuilding the whole page, which is what makes it so incredibly fast and efficient.
But VUE isn't just one tool working alone. It's really the heart of a whole ecosystem of powerful tools. Think of it like the main engine on a job site, supported by a specialized crew of other tools that all help get the job done right.
So VUE works with a core team of some really powerful tools. Let's take a quick look at who they are and what jobs they do.
So here's the breakdown of that team. You've got VUE 3, that's the engine, rendering everything. Then you've got Vite, which is the super fast build tool that puts it all together. VUE Router, well, that handles people moving between different pages. And Pinya acts like a central warehouse for any data that needs to be shared all over the app. Now, as the director, you don't need to operate these tools yourself, but knowing what they do is crucial for giving clear instructions to your AI. Which, of course, brings us to the most important part of this whole thing, your role. Now that you have this conceptual knowledge, how do you actually direct your AI assistant to build a high-quality application with VUE?
This is the critical shift in thinking. You stop giving those small step-by-step manual instructions. Instead, you start thinking like an architect. You describe the components, what data they need, and what they should do. You start operating at a much higher and, frankly, much more powerful level.
And how can you tell if your AI is actually doing a good job? Well, you can look for these signs. Is there a clean folder structure? Are the component files named clearly? Is there a focus on making things reusable instead of just copying and pasting code? And most important of all, does the UI always change because the data changed? There should be no manual tinkering.
So, let's boil everything we've just learned down into 3 golden rules.
If you can remember these, I promise you'll be able to direct any Vue project with confidence and with a ton of clarity.
Rule number 1. This is the foundation for everything.
Think in components, always. Before you even ask your AI for anything, just mentally break down what you want. Is it a button, a card, a form? Each one of those little pieces is a component, another reusable Lego brick for your masterpiece.
And now for our second absolutely crucial principle. Let the data do the work. Your only job as the director is to manage the information. You change the data and you trust Vue's reactivity to perfectly update the screen every single time. Never, ever tell your AI to manually change something on the page.
And finally, the third rule that really ties it all together.
Guide, don't micromanage. Remember, you are the architect, not the bricklayer. Your job is to describe the what and the why, and then let your AI, powered by Vue, handle the how. So there you have it. You now have the blueprint, you understand the magic, and you know the rules of engagement. You are the architect. So the only question left is, what masterpiece will you direct?